Hi, my name's Peter from shedprojectman.com, and today's project I'm showing you is our combined greenhouse, potting table and automatic watering system. So here's a few features I can show you. We've got the bottom deck for the larger plants, our germination area where the water can escape to the lower area, our potting bucket, and we also have our hose running around with the misting sprays to enable the automatic um, watering, and this greenhouse shade cloth can fall over the top. So let's look at how we constructed it. First of all was cutting the components to size and also um, framing up the core frame. So this was sort of designed on the run, so to speak, and a few changes to the final design we've shown on our website. But basically, what we've got is 1.8 meter lengthwise pieces, 1.5 meter pieces at the front, 1.1 meter uprights at the back, and 800 crossbars for the width of the table. Here we are progressing a little bit further. For the main body of the table, we've used top of the table, we've used a sheet of Rio. It's a 1.8 meter by 1 meter sheet of Rio, which we've trimmed to size. I've simply popped this straight over the top. It's been quite snug. You could use some staples to hold it down, hold the Rio bars down. Now here's a close-up. We've got a combination of M10 bolts for joining the long pieces to the uprights, and the width pieces I've added using coach screws, and also coach screws for the larger cross members at the top, and just conventional screws for the framing pieces I've used for the shade cloth along the side there. Just jumping on another shot of our M10 bolts that we're using, about 120 mil long. Here we are with our Rio over the top, and we've progressed here. You'll see that I've used an angle grinder to cut this. If you've got a big bolt cutter, you can use that alternatively. I've just used my angle grinder because it's what I've got. Cut out the hole in the Rio mesh for the bucket, and I've also put some decking boards across to provide some support to lean on. You'll note that I use a modular cover to move around the whatever I put on. So these are just old sides of an old computer I had that I can put planting trays or whatever suits on top of the tabletop. The next stage before I put the shade cloth on was to run the hose, and this was just working out the route for the hose, come up the side, across the front, to water the bottom, up the top to across the front to water the top, top back, bottom back is where the hose run. I use a 13 mil end plug from the irrigation supplies to bung the end of the hose, and also use the 4 mil misting spray nozzles. And here's the final product. You can see the misting spray nozzles here. As the hose runs around, I've just used cable ties to hold it into position. Nothing fancy. The shade cloth, I've used shade cloth clips and a few more cable ties because I ran out of the shade cloth clips. But very functional. Got it on a tap timer now. Waters it for 15 minutes every 8 hours, and here's a final product. A whole bunch of basil seedlings I'm germinating for another project I have on the boil. So lots of basil in recycled cans, and yeah, it's great to have the automated watering system so I don't have to remember to water them, and they don't all die on me. Hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned to shedprojectman.com and this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and you'll get more inspiration for your shed projects. Thank you.